Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. Back again as your host is Jim. And
Still your co-host,
joining
Nate?
me, it's Nate. I was like, Nate, where the heck did he go? I was like, where did he go? But welcome back, Nate. Delayed, but thank you.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I see you love this show so much. You keep showing up. Appreciate you. We did have I wonder, did I put that in this episode or I got it coming in another episode? Yeah, I might have it in a different episode, future episode. I'll save it for. But our friend Johnny again, which I'm starting to be suspect now, Johnny. Now, it's not the same Johnny we showed the video. It's not that Johnny. Unless it is that Johnny. I don't know. I'm starting to be suspect now on who this Johnny guy is that's commenting because he hasn't joined the show yet. So either he's not wanting to get on.
Are you a keyboard warrior or come on, let's join, let's talk.
Yeah, maybe, he's sending me articles from the military stuff. So, I'm assuming he's got some interest in the military, but no worries, man. We still appreciate you, whether you are or not. But figured he'd be on by now. Anyways, that's your shout out. Not that Johnny, the other Johnny. But look,
any of these articles we're discussing, the ones he sent you or no?
No, I don't remember. I don't know if I put it in there or not.
We will discuss those articles when he comes on discussing with us. How about that, Johnny?
Yeah, right.
You give us the ideas and we'll discuss them with you. That's good stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what we encourage all the veterans to come on and we'll talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you listening and watching though, Johnny.
Yeah. Keep it on. Keep it on. Sending what you guys send. Don't be worried about Nate's threats. But anyways, for all you guys that are not Johnny out there, not our longest fan Johnny or this other Johnny, because apparently that's all we do this show for is Johnny's. And it's trying to tell us something. This show is for the John. But for those of you not named John, we pull some headlines off of the media, and we just talk about them from a veteran's perspective because we are veterans, and apparently we've been all over the world and know everything.
And all of our opinions are facts, just in case you didn't know.
Right. We don't call them opinions. We call them facts. Right. So we'll go ahead and get started with the first headline and talk about it whichever we want. So here's a big shocker. Biden admin can't account for $20 billion sent to Ukraine.
Well, we sent more than that to Ukraine, so at least you're accounting for some of it, right? That's the silver lining to this headline.
Well, maybe what they can account for is the stuff that hasn't been distributed yet.
yeah, it's still in the bank account.
Yeah,
call me surprised. You know why they can't account for it? Because it's back in Biden's account.
No, well, yeah, of course, or the FTX people, wherever they are, who's part of Biden too. But yeah, so that's crazy, man. It's just crazy. $20 billion. But we called this from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, how much COVID money can't we count for either? So
same thing. You can look over all the money in the last couple of years, and I heard something today about they were talking about the five companies that basically control access to all the media in the country. You know what I mean? Like to information, basically, really, which is crazy that there's only 5 of them. But they talked about that, like, was it Bezos from Amazon and their net value went up like $12 billion over COVID. Billion.
Oh yeah, everybody's ordering online.
Yeah, I mean their value went completely. So if they're part of controlling the information and they're pushing things like, oh yeah, get the vaccine. Oh yeah, mask up. Oh yeah, stay at home. I mean, and it benefits them. That's freaking crazy. It's just crazy.
It's all planned and thought out.
Yeah,
the rich
of course.
keep getting richer, except for Ukraine because they lost $20 billion, obviously.
Oh no, they're still rich. It's maybe not Ukraine's rich, but the oligarchs over there are rich.
You know what? If they sent me $20 billion, there's probably some money I couldn't account for either. But I don't know what the hell I spent that on.
Right. But you have something for it, right? Wouldn't you?
Maybe.
Maybe you have a big house, a nice car, a sexually transmitted disease, something.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? I get it. Like, bring it down to our level. You know what I mean? I've probably, spent money that I'm like, how did I spend all that money? Like, I get that. But at the end of the day, if I wanted to know.
Yeah, $1 billion's nothing, though.
Right. And I saw this too, and I just thought, I'm hoping those billions are inside of this for these 2 trillion. Pentagon admits it can't account for $2 trillion again. Like, as much as we're in debt, like you think about how much we're in debt. Could you even imagine what $2 trillion looks like? How do you lose that?
2 headlines is $2.2 trillion we can't account for right now.
How do you you get what I'm saying though? How do you I mean, how do you lose that? And you know the scary part, dude, is I understand, and they want to go to a digital currency. Now, could you imagine how easy it is to lose digital money?
Are they sending them wads of cash, or is this a bank transfer? I mean, that's digital currency, right? Like, are they transferring $20 billion to Ukraine's bank account? Like, the government of Ukraine? Are they transferring $2 trillion? Well, this is probably transferred to a whole bunch of places. But it's all digital transfer, right? It's not
well, I know that Obama sent Iran pallets of cash.
Supposedly.
Yeah, well,
supposedly.
I did see a picture. I don't know if it was real or not, but whatever.
Was it on the internet?
Yeah, of course it's true, right?
Then it was free then. Then it was true.
But even if they didn't, like, wouldn't you as a foreign company want to know that that money's worth something? Like, what would you be backing it?
Who cares? It's money. I'm spending it.
Yeah, I guess. I guess if you spend it fast enough before you find out it's worthless.
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah.
Every year they can't account for money. It's constantly, every single year.
And like, I understand that's a big project, right?
No, but then a big smart person should be taking care of the project. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I can't find my money, government don't give a shit. They're gonna put a lien on my house. They're gonna put me in the collections. What are they gonna do to the federal government?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Is you got people spending your money that don't give a damn. You know,
well, maybe it's this guy that's spending. Maybe it's this guy that's spending the money.
I don't even know who this guy is, but non-binary Biden senior energy official charged with felony theft.
I think he stole $2 trillion and $20 billion. So wait, senior energy. So what did he steal? Wind turbines, solar panels?
What does it matter, dude? This is just par for the course, man.
It is this administration. So
but
you can't have much energy if you're not doing it clean.
You know what this guy is? You know what this guy is? This is a guy who had no patience. He had he or whatever it is. Then yeah,
you can't say he's non-binary.
This individual is an individual. This person, this human. I don't know. Is it because humans are binary, aren't they? Isn't there? Anyways, I could care less. Whatever this schmuck calls himself.
You probably look like the person behind you.
Right. He probably had no patience to wait for the corrupt system to pay him. He's like, oh no, I need my money now. And he just took something. Because he would have just got on the inside and got rich anyway. Why would you need to steal anything?
Yeah, it doesn't say stealing money. He's an energy official. I think he's stealing energy.
Right? You think so? You think he's getting free gas and oil?
No, not in this administration. It's
in
this administration. Wind. It's
free
clean
wind
energy.
And sun.
So this guy cannot be stealing coal or anything like that fossil fuel produced gases or oils, because that's not what they're about.
Well, that may not be true. Think about it, because they were probably throwing all that out. So he's like, oh, instead of throwing it out, I'll just take it home, Yeah, not maybe. That I support this. I just, I'm going to take it home. You know what I mean? If you gave me free gasoline, no, I'll turn it down, because no, I want wind and solar. Yeah, right. That's how phony these people are. These people are just so phony. That's what we really need more in this world. I mean, forget about our politics. Obviously, that's going to be a hard ask, but we just need more people to be honest. Just be honest. Just say I'm selfish and I want it this way, and I don't like your idea because I want it my way. I mean, just say it. Because nobody argues points anymore.
You don't need facts. You just make it up and go on your way.
Right. I mean, I'm telling you, I can't tell you to this very day how many people I still see wearing cloth masks. And there ain't a lot of them, but they're more than I thought. And like, I'm literally looking around, and even the left-wing weirdos who worship this stuff believe now they're not working. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and yet these people still wear them.
You know who's wearing a lot of cloth masks right now?
Oh my gosh. BBC reporter dragged to ground and arrested while covering massive anti-lockdown protests in China.
And I believe it. And all these protests are for COVID.
Right, they're lockdowns, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're locked. They just shut down Disney World, whatever it's called over there, because they had one employee had a case of it. So they shut the whole. They have a 0 case tolerance to keep these places open. If one person comes down with it, they shut it down.
Yeah, but I mean, the end
So
game.
the funny thing is, I know Asians wore masks before even COVID, just because they had so much pollution in their country. But these people are protesting.
What is that?
That's a dog sitting, and my cat just arched its back super high and started hissing.
Oh, I'm like, dude, you didn't have a dog. You said you weren't getting another dog, and now there's a dog walking in your. Oh,
we're just dogs sitting.
All right.
But yeah, so they're all protesting these COVID lockdowns, but they're all protesting with masks on. At least the videos I have seen that the American media is publishing for us.
Well, I don't know if they're protesting so much the mask part of it. I mean, think about it, because from what I heard is I didn't see the full story, but even my son in middle school, he heard about them locking these Chinese people in their houses, and then the fire that started and killed 10 people because they couldn't get out of their house because the government locked them in.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. Like, how would you? I mean, just imagine that happening here to somebody in America, or even like you. How would you handle that? Somebody locking you in your house, making you a prisoner in your own house?
I have devices that will prevent that.
Well, yeah, sure. At some point,
keys to my locks.
Right.
That's what I have.
I was thinking about your push button on your car remote or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll honk the horn when they're coming.
But yeah, I mean, like, isn't it crazy just to even think that? Like, how would you be okay with that?
That's how corrupt the whole, these are police officers enforcing, the whole entire police force is enforcing all this. I would be hard pressed to think that all of America, well, I guess the police force in China is all federal Chinese police force. I don't think they have their own local, county, city police forces. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But
no, go ahead.
But I was just going to keep on going because I didn't hear you or see you for a minute, so I was just going to carry the episode
on. I disappeared for a second. Yeah, I disappeared for a second, but
I just like, well, next headline then, because I don't know what he's saying.
Just like that. Look, Iran calls for U.S. to be kicked out of World Cup after removing Islamic Republic symbol from flag social media post.
Well, the funny thing is, the U.S. just kicked Iran out of the World Cup because they just beat them 1-0 to advance to the round of 16.
Oh, they ran up the score 1-0.
It was a blowout.
I saw the funniest thing, dude.
Did you see this? Do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about this headline though?
No, I mean, I'm just trying to break it down because I'm just thinking
on the Iranian flag. So it was the U.S. soccer page, whatever it was. It wasn't like the U.S. government, or it wasn't the players. It was whoever ran the U.S. soccer page did this. So they took the Iranian flag, and whatever that symbol is in the middle, they removed that from the flag. Because that gets that symbol as represents bad stuff to the women and stuff over in Iran. Whatever that symbol is, it's derogatory towards their people that don't believe in their government. So the U.S. removed it, and Iran went nuts over it.
Well, isn't that amazing? Like a non-government, I mean, takes a stand. Like people are trying to protest, and all these athletes, LeBron James, looking at you, all these people got nothing to say about this protest in China and the way these people are treated. But
Iran's very first game, their team did not sing their national anthem. Well, then their team got threats from the government saying, "We'll kill your family if you don't sing the national anthem."
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice place to live. Wonder if I can get a timeshare there.
I heard they're cheap.
Yeah, I can imagine. But I was going to tell you, I saw this meme. Oh, I want to see if I remember it. It said something, I don't watch soccer. If I wanted to watch a bunch of guys struggle to score for 90 minutes, I'll take my friends out to the bar. Reminds me of some Army days.
It was more than 90 minutes.
Yeah, but still, we had enough overtime that we still could have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, you remember when the ugly lights came on and you realized who you're talking to? You're like, whoa.
They weren't ugly when you were drunk.
No, go to bed at 2 with a 10, wake up at 10 with a 2.
No, she's a 2 at 10 and a 10 at 2.
Right.
No, you just said I don't know what you just
Yeah,
said either,
yeah,
but-
something just like that. But yeah. I got enough of those, but we're gonna end this here because we probably want to keep this a little more family friendly, even though we haven't had some of our colorful guests on that don't care about language. So anyways, thanks again, Nate, for showing up. Thank all you. Thanks, Johnny, because I know you're watching, and the other Johnny, both you Johnnies, unless you're the same person, I don't know. But thank you guys for watching and tuning in. The rest of you guys get involved, leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinion. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.